Look at this guy and his dog. It's funny. It shows you west meets east. Look at this gigantic church. But look at this. These are dancing frogs. I don't know what is happening over here. Hello and welcome to Guangzhou, China. So currently I'm at a famous island here in Guangzhou. It's called Shamian Island. See, it's very beautiful. A lot of people here taking pictures. And today we're just going to explore this beautiful island. It's actually one of my favorite spots in Guangzhou because it has a lot of history, a lot of culture, a lot of cafes over here. So it's very cool and modern. And we're just going to be walking around this whole island. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. So currently we're in the middle of this island. And let's just walk around and show you some features of the island. It's going to be more of a raw video, but as always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you've ever been here. And if you haven't been here, you must come here. It's a really beautiful place. So currently, I'm at this one area. You can see a lot of people are actually taking pictures. You're probably like wondering, like, what are they taking pictures of? It's just trees. Well, in China, they actually love trees. It's something special because they don't really see trees that often. So when they see trees, everyone will take pictures like this, and it's like something really unique. Now I'm just playing. The reason why they're taking this is actually if you align it correctly, leave it like this or something, that some people claim it looks like a heart, and some people claim that it's actually the map of China. It looks like that. Because I've been talking to a few people just off camera, just before I started recording. They're like, hey, this looks like a map of China. And other people are like, no, this looks like a heart. So I don't know. If you ever came here, what do you think it looks like? And just from showing you, it kind of does look like China, and it does look like a heart too. That's what I think. But anyways, yeah, let's just walk around in the middle of the island. And then right across from us is a famous Starbucks. But first of all, let me just tell you a little bit about this island. So this island used to be a concession for England and France. So it's a special island here in Guangzhou that a lot of foreign people from the Western world would come and trade. They started this island, from what I've heard online, after the Second Opium War, which is a famous war here in China. And it was around the Qing Dynasty era. So it was like 1860 or something. But let me just show you real quick. These are the vibes right now. A lot of people come here because there's a lot of history. And if you noticed, a lot of the buildings, just like this amazing Starbucks, it's in a Colonial building. But all these buildings over here are Colonial style. So a lot of British and French mix over here. So yeah, let's just walk around, catch the vibes and see how it is. You can see there's a lot of greenery here too, flowers. It's really nice. And keep in mind, guys, we're here on a Tuesday, and it's Tuesday around 3 o'clock, and it's this crowded. Can you imagine if you came here on the weekend? You could probably barely move. Yeah. But anyways, I want to show you the Starbucks real quick because it seems like they have a Harry Potter theme that's going on. I've been to this Starbucks before, but I didn't see it there. Right now, they're promoting Harry Potter. You'd see there they have banners of Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and let me see, Gryffindor and Slytherin. And if you don't know Harry Potter, you must be living underneath a rock. But yeah, this is Harry Potter Starbucks. Look at that, Harry Potter. So let's go inside of the Starbucks and see the Harry Potter themed Starbucks and see how it is. But just look at the amazing building. We have the owl from Harry Potter. That's Harry's owl, named Harry's owl. No, I'm just playing. I forgot the name of the owl. What was the owl called? Go. Let me know. I forgot. Then we have platform 9 3/4, just right over here. Hogwarts. Oh, there we go. That guy's going to Hogwarts today. Oh, it's not working. It's broken. Looks like he's gonna break the thing. And then over here we have the cage. Why not? Let's just go inside of this interesting Starbucks. Special Guangzhou Starbucks thing. Interesting. Pretty cool. Guangzhou. I'll show you. Oh, look at this, guys. We have the talking hat over here. He's gonna get accepted into Slytherin. Got all these different things. If you're curious how much are the prices here, so $1 USD equals about like 6.9 Chinese yuan. Let's say $1 equals 7. Those croissants is about like $2.20, so that's 16 RMB. 23 for like a bagel with some egg and some bacon. 23, that's like $3. We have a classic Caesar chicken wrap, that's kind of good. For 40, that's about like $5. And look at this, it's all decked out in Harry Potter. We got all the messages too. They got accepted into Hogwarts. Really interesting.
Over there was quiet.
Look at this. Really cool. They even got some people cosplaying over here. We got all the picture frames. Yeah, it's a really cool Starbucks. And there's upstairs here, but there's no point in going upstairs. You have an idea of the Starbucks. Now I'm gonna go outside and I'll show you more of this beautiful island. Now we have just got outside of the Starbucks, which is one of the coolest Starbucks I've ever been to in my life. If you've been to a more unique Starbucks, let me know. And now we're just gonna be walking around this whole center area. So you can go around this whole island, probably will take you about an hour. Hello, yeah. Yeah, well, it's just really nice. And we're just in the center point right now. There's many beautiful areas I could start recording, but I was like, where to record? I was like, let me just start in the middle point too. And see, those are the people that are still taking pictures of the trees non-stop. They even have professional photographers over here, and it's so beautiful at this island that even a lot of people take photo shoots for their weddings, believe it or not. So it's really interesting. We keep on walking and talking and showing you more of this. There's so many features to show you of this island. And yeah, guys, let me know what do you think about it. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Okay, well, it's kind of hard to navigate. Like, these ladies are just holding bags in front of me, and they're both carried it. It's so cute. Something in China, which I love. It's like you'll see two people, if the bag is heavy, they'll just carry it together. And then also over here, you see a bunch of statues. The reason that you do see a lot of statues are that they want to just remind you that there was a big Western influence over here. Like you can see, like, look at this. So there's a guy wearing a beard. He's not Chinese, he's actually a Western person, because this island was actually made for Westerners at that time to just come and do some trade over here. So a long time ago, around 1860s, a lot of foreigners, like from England and from France, would do a lot of trade with China for their silk and tea and whatnot. So that's why they made this island also for them just to do some trade, because foreigners were kind of restricted more towards this island. But this island did have everything. They even made some churches over here. It's an interesting island, because they wanted the foreigners to be in a certain area just so that, you know, they could have control of the area, because they had a lot of things, like around that time was the Opium War and whatnot, which is a sad time in Chinese history. But yeah, I'm not getting into that too much, but look at that. But this is kind of like east meets west, or west meets east. Look at this. Buildings are just really nice. And just like, let me show you, just everyone with like that lady with that big lens, camera, that guy too, professional photo taker, photographer, and all these flowers. Well, you can smell the flowers. Oh shoot, you guys can smell the flowers too, but it's really nice just to see all these different colors of flowers. It's really cool because you see a lot of statues. People are just sharing different cultures. Like, this kid has a dragon. I don't know if it's like a Western kid and a Chinese kid, but like this kid has a dragon. This one's wearing, like, I'm not sure what, but looks like he's dressed up as a clown. Interesting place. So I'm going to be walking around a little bit more, and anytime I see something cool, I'll let you know. So just stay tuned for that. But yeah, really interesting. To me, I don't feel like I'm in China. Kind of reminds me of Hong Kong too, because Hong Kong was also a bit similar to that. Hong Kong was leased out to England for about 100 years, 99 years. So Hong Kong was also part of China, but it was leased out to England for 99 years. So it's kind of like, has like a Hong Kong feeling a little bit, but obviously this is a small island compared to Hong Kong, which they consider it as a colony because it's a massive area. This is like a little tiny thing, but really cool just to escape the center of the city and just seeing this in Guangzhou. Well, I believe this island has two main churches, and this is one of them, just right over here too. But it seems like it's having some construction that's happening in this church, so I'm not going to go into it. I think the other one has a lot of videos, a lot of visitors coming, but yeah, I see it. Really interesting. You're probably wondering like, why is a church interesting? Well, first of all, it's historic, and second of all, that in China, if you do know or you don't know, many Chinese people do not have a religion. Like, there are Muslim Chinese, there are Christian Chinese, and I'm sure other like Buddhist Chinese and Taoism and whatnot. But most Chinese people, if you ask them like, what do you believe in, they'll say, I believe in myself. Like, I asked one of my Chinese friends, I thought she would say like God or something. Actually, no, I just believe in myself. That's what I believe in. So it's kind of interesting to see in China that they do have different religions, but I'd say religion is kind of like a minority thing in China. Many people just go on their day-to-day thing and they just believe in like being a good person. That's what we should do. Which, to a degree, I do agree with that. And what else I want to show you? There are a lot of boutique hotels. I don't know if this is a museum or a hotel, but just in this area, if you just keep on walking around, you'll find a lot of boutique hotels. And also there is one massive hotel, which I believe is just right there, but we can't tell on the camera. Once we get closer to it, I'll show you. Look at that. Man. I really just, anytime when I go to a country and I see a mix of like clashes of culture, I really love it. It's really cool. And even this is like a willow tree over here. Nice. So here is a massive building, which is a hotel, which is nice if you stay, maybe not on this side. Oh, I guess this side you can see the island, but if you go on the opposite side, you can see the waterfront and beautiful picture of Guangzhou, or like a beautiful scenery of Guangzhou. And then here you see there's just like cafes and whatnot. Asahi beer for 15.8. Or they have also like French fries, sweet potato fries for 15.82. 15.8 is like just around $2, so it's very reasonably priced. I'm gonna show you, like, look at this. Very nice. Let's continue on. Oh, here's the full menu, or part of the menu. Grilled something, black pork ribs. What do they have? Creamy bacon pasta. What is this one? Golden medal durian pizza for 58 RMB. So I guess a meal over here, if we're just looking on average, is going to cost you around like $7-8, which is pretty nice for a nice area here in Guangzhou. And then let me just continue on over here. So we were just at the middle area, which is on that street. This island mainly has 3 like main streets, I want to say. And we're on like the last main street, and then there's a beautiful area too, and I could show you the waterfront here in Guangzhou. And then just to a left of us, also want to let you keep in mind that there are people living in this island, because it is very historical and old, and it has a lot of culture, because it shows you like the East and the Western culture, as I said. But there are actually people living here, and there used to be embassies over here, consulates used to be here, but now, from what I've heard online, there's no consulates or embassy. But I did see one that kind of did look like consulate, but I wasn't sure, because I saw some security over there. There's even 7-Eleven here too. I just love the vibes over here. To be honest, it's one of my favorite, yeah, I already said it's one of my favorite places in Guangzhou. But let me just show you outside what kind of like deals they have in 7-Eleven. So all you have to do is divide these prices by 7. You have an idea of like how much it is in US dollars. Look at this, you could get like a coffee and a croissant with some beef for only 14.9 RMB. If you convert that in dollars, it's like $10, sorry, $2.10, 20 cents, very reasonable prices. For me, I love China because I feel like it's not the most expensive country, and it's also not the most cheapest country. It's a very affordable country to travel to. As a traveler, and I'm American, that's how I feel like when I come here. Because you go to like really expensive countries, like I was just in Singapore, for example, you're gonna pay a premium price for everything, but here it's like moderate side of everything. Hello. Hello. You have the same camera. Oh. You have the Yanda, yes. Yanda? Oh, this is Insta. Oh, okay. I'll try to show you Yanda. Bye. Also, we have Shamian Hotel, which is a unique hotel. But let's go to the right. This is a cool area that I'll show you. It's where the waterfront is, and why not? We're on an island, so I have to give you the island vibes. Here, just actually before I do, let me just twist the camera a little bit, show you. Like this is like a small, like the Shamian Hotel, boutique hotel. Really nice. Cool. East meets west. So if you're a Westerner in Guangzhou, you miss the West, come over here. But just in general, I just love the mixture. You need to see this lady and her son are playing some badminton. Is a very popular sport over here. Racket sports, they love racket sports in China. They love this and ping pong. Very nice. There's another cafe. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk to the waterfront real quick and I'll see you there. And now we have reached the beautiful waterfront area of this island. People are just playing around. Very nice. Look at this. It's a view. It's only a view of part of Guangzhou. Guangzhou is a massive city. I forgot how many million people live here. I think it's like 14 or 20 million. I forgot the exact number, but millions of people live here. Definitely above 10 million, but I just don't know the exact number off of my head right now. But you can see. Look at that beautiful view. Let's walk around. This is also one of my favorite areas just to sit down. I came here, man, a few years ago. Well, like when I was, actually not a few years ago, maybe it was like half a decade before COVID-19. I was with my friends over here. We would hang out over here, grab a bite to eat, and just grab some snacks. But now, fortunately, yeah, I don't have too many friends in Guangzhou. I do, but obviously, you know, friendships fade away and stuff. That's how it is. Reminiscing. I actually made a video of this place a long time ago on my other YouTube channel, but man, my recording style was so different, and yeah, now I'm a little bit better. Still need practice, but man, it's crazy how time changes. Beautiful area. And before, I used to come here at nighttime or during the evening time. A lot of old people would come, start singing songs, music. It was very loud. And honestly, if somebody just wants to enjoy the environment, they don't want to be in a loud environment. So something that I believe they have did, like the local municipality or the government did, which I really like, is there's a decimal level thing over here too. So they don't want people to be too loud, which I think is a great idea. So it will see your decimal, like how loud is people talking. So if you yell or something, it's gonna go high. Like right now it's at, what is it right now? I don't know if it's coming up on the screen, but right now it's at 60.5. And along this bridge they have it too, because they don't want people to be talking too loud, or not talking too loud, but like singing, making noise, because this is an island and people just want to enjoy the vibe. They want to escape a little bit from the city. But keep in mind, we are next to the city center as well. And here's another mural. It looks like a Western lady with a Chinese lady. Shows you the clash of the cultures. Really interesting. And it's, yeah, you can see over here. Yeah. So what I want to say, that's kind of interesting too. It's historical, but also it also shows you how China is currently today. Is that China is a global country that does trade with a lot of countries, such as America, and I don't know, just anywhere in the world. So it's kind of cool just to see the clash of cultures, because Chinese people have their own culture, and then like a lot of Western people have their own culture too. Really nice area. Yeah, people used to play music, and they're so loud over here, the older people. And to be real with you, I feel like Guangzhou does have an aging population. There's a lot of old people here. I've noticed it in a lot of Asian countries, a lot of like, just, what do I want to say, just the aging population. Aging and Asian, aging. I made up a new word. Look at that. And then also, which is kind of nice over here, they have a kids playground, but then on our right are some private tennis courts too. I think to even live on this island, you must be pretty well off, or you must be like local that's been living here for a long time. This is the kids' playground. Nice local park. Here, I just want to walk a little bit more along the waterfront real quick and just show you the tennis courts. I think it's a cool place to show you. Okay, I'm gonna skip real quick. I'll see you in the next shot. So just right over here, if you can see, this is one of the private tennis courts. But obviously the trees are kind of blocking it, but you can have a feel of the area. Private tennis club. And over here, look at this. So cool here in China. The technology is pretty advanced. You just scan a QR code and then you grab a drink. And it looks like a, you know, it's a refrigerator. Oh, actually, it's okay. I thought it was open, but no, it's locked. So you scan a QR code and then you get the drink. So look at that. Interesting. Then you have a lot of old people over here just chilling out. They put these things, like these clips on their ears, which I don't know why. It's a card game. Look. Look at that guy's ear. So many clips on it. And that guy has a clip on his ear. Wow, really cool. Interesting game. That guy's singing. Cool vibe, but yeah, I told you a lot of old people just, I don't know if it's because I'm recording during the day or whatnot. Well, actually, it's like 3 o'clock. We did see a lot of younger people too, but Guangzhou in general has a big aging population. It's going to be interesting just how the future entails for this area. Wish them good luck. You see over here, people are playing ping pong too. They're private, I'm sorry, not private, public ping pong tables, which is nice. Here are more of the tennis courts. Show you a little bit more now because the view isn't so obstructed. I forgot how much it is per hour, but it's actually not expensive, like not too expensive. I think it's like $12 or $16 per hour, like 100 RMB. Look at this, we have a cannon. It's for back in the day. This used to be a trading post during the Qing dynasty. Old school cannon. Really cool. There's another one too over there, and then there's more ping pong tables just right in front of us. Zoom in real quick. All right. Now I'm gonna go back into the center part of the island because I do want to go to the other church to see if it's open, and I can show you just how the church looks like over here because I think it's very interesting and it's a historical area. Yeah, ping pong. Look at this, all these balls just on the ground. All right, I'll see you in the next shot. Something I do want to also talk about is how safe China is. Like, look at this. These people just left luggages just right over here in a busy area. So many people are over here. Actually, this is the restroom in this area, and no one's touching it. The reason is China is pretty safe. Also, you know, Big Brother is watching. There's a lot of cameras and too, but just in general, China is a very safe area. And I like that there is cameras here because you just feel safe. And nothing ever happened to me. Like, I've been to China for so many times, I feel safe. But then if I cross the street, oh, I gotta watch out. So many cars. That a lot of people are doing photo shoots over here, just as these girls. Hey, let me just show you. They're like cosplaying and whatnot. Kind of interesting. Look at this. These girls are just dressed up. Hello. How's it going? They're taking pictures of this building. And then I think over, is it here? Or no, it's another area. I'm gonna show you, there's a statue that's pretty interesting to me. So here, let's go back real quick and see how it is. Hello, 你好. 你们好. 你好, 加油. 你也是, 加油. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I want to go show you to, if you're probably wondering why I said 加油, it means like keep on going. Chinese people love that. It's kind of like, yeah, just keep on going. Actually, the English translation 加油 means add oil. It's amazing how many people are just taking photos. In Asia, which I love, is obviously, you know, I like to take a lot of videos, is that people are just so chill when it comes to recording. I heard in some other country, people are like, oh, what are you doing, recording a video? They're like, whatever, we don't care. We're all making videos. Look at this lady. Very interesting. Everyone just dressed up, doing cosplay and whatnot. I hope I could find somebody during me just walking around. If I could find somebody who's like taking some wedding pictures, I think that'd be cool to show you as well. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna show you, actually, I think it's right over here, yeah. I'm just gonna keep on walking and talking. Is it this one? Man, there's so many statues over here. There's one special one I wanna show you. Oh, there we go. This is the statue I wanna show you guys. Well, statues, actually. It's of a Western guy and a Chinese guy. Look at that. So you really see the contrast. So this guy is from the Western world, and this guy is a Chinese guy, and he's actually using the Chinese calculator. If you guys don't know, in China, the old school way to like calculate instead of like electronic calculator is using these. And this guy is drinking tea because a lot of Westerners, why they come to China was for the tea, because China's famous for that. Really cool statue. This shows you West meets East. And I have West and East blood in me too, so I'm a West meets East person. Then they have statues over here too. There was one statue too of like a really like fat lady. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry, car. Let's see if I find it. Nah, oh, there we go. It's not this one. This lady's pretty big. It looks like a big Western lady with her baby. Hello. Look at this guy. And then if you look at this, they even have the police dogs and everything sniffing. But this one, you see this lady all over Guangzhou. So funny. I don't know. I think some artist made her or whatnot, but look at that. Some big fat lady. Pretty interesting. All right. Well, yeah. Now I guess that's a police vehicle, by the way. Oh, we were taking photos of the police dogs. Okay, so I wanna go over there and I'll show you more of the island. So as I'm walking back to the center, I just want to show you how many people are taking photos. Literally everyone over here, especially myself too. I'm taking a video, but just look at this. Like, people love taking pictures here, which honestly I can't blame them. Like, I just love just recording this whole area. Like, look at this, just everywhere, which I feel bad getting in people's photos, but it's like, come on, like, I can't just dodge everyone's photo and stuff. Like, let's be for real. You know, I'm trying to walk. I did it many of times when I was first in Asia, but then after that, I was like, hey, I just gotta walk and just keep on going. I try not to interrupt people's photos if it's like not such a busy place, but some places like this, like literally every second you're walking, you have to be aware of your surroundings. Like, this lady's taking a photo of her daughter probably. And I just walk a few feet more, find more photos. Just, it's a whole photo field. Instead of a battlefield, it's a photo field. A very beautiful area, yeah. All right, let's continue on. Look at this guy and his dog. It's funny. Oh man, it's so funny. So actually right now we are walking on a track, so usually local people, I believe, like maybe during the nighttime. Well, I remember during the nighttime people would like go running on the track and stuff. That's why it has like one or two. But since obviously this island is very popular amongst local tourism and also just international tourism as well, that look at this, like people are just taking pictures on the track. Just everyone is just doing a photo shoot over here. It's amazing. Everyone has their cameras out. I know you're probably like, oh, whatever, it's not like a big deal, but for me, just being in one area that everyone is recording, or not everyone, but like vast majority of people, it's really unique. But man, like, I love the area. There's not much to say about just me loving the area. It's beautiful. Oh, and something I do want to show you too, that maybe you've noticed in the video, is, well, it's a tree, but underneath here, a lot of trees in Guangzhou, they, the base of it, they will color it in this white paint, I want to say, but it's not paint. Something to take away I believe what is it, like the mites or whatnot? And that's why they have it. So we're right next to the church, but before we go to the church, I want to show you this Chuchengxing Tusk Carving Art Museum. It says Hong Kong, China, because Hong Kong is actually right next to here. Just to let you know that a lot of trading would happen through Hong Kong and also over here too, because a lot of ships and boats are connected in the Pearl River Delta. So just to let you know, like Guangzhou is surrounded by waterfront, also Hong Kong is too, so a lot of boats and ships would come here for trade. But look at this, these are dancing frogs. I don't know what is happening over here. It's so funny. What is this? There we go, here's the tusk. What is that? So I can read the first 4 characters of this. It says Zhongguo, Shangang, but I can't read the other character. Oh, I can read some of them, but just, yeah. It says Zhongguo, Shangang. And then over here is a police station too. Here, let me just move away a little bit, but yeah, here's a massive police station. Right next to the church, which is right over there. Here. But also I want to show you too, if you want to go to like more of a local cafe, it's called Cafe, what is it called? Cafe Fleur. Sounds like a French name, but I want to show you. Another beautiful building over here. If you're one that's like into architecture, definitely come here too. And I love that they preserved the buildings too. Let's just walk inside of it. Oh, it says no camera, no photography, blah, blah, blah. Just before I enter, it said commercial Prohibitive commercial photography. Well, I'm not really doing commercial, but yeah, that's how it is. This interesting cafe. Actually, it does look pretty interesting. So we'll go. Oh, look, there's even an airplane. I'm like so distracted. There's so many things happening over here. I love it. And here is a map of the Shamian Island. Okay, not really a proper map. Let me see if I can see the other side just to show you how it is. Yeah, this is like how the island looks like. So here, let me zoom in real quick too. They have other maps too, but this is just one. Yeah, it just looks like this. It's a small area. Small but cool area. You could spend literally a half a day here, even a whole day, to be real, for eating and just taking pictures and enjoying yourself. But here, let me go over here. So here is the church I was talking about. And I believe it's open for the public. So we're just gonna walk inside of it and see how it is. I'm not quite sure which type of church it is. Obviously, because you know Christianity has so many different types of churches, like a Catholic church, Orthodox church, or whatnot. But yeah, you can see there's the cross on top. I think as we're entering, or it's probably gonna say something. Oh, there we go. It says a Catholic Diocese of Guangzhou, Shamian Church of Our Ladies of Our Lords. Shamian Church of Our Ladies of Our Lords is located in Shamian Island. You pause the screen, but yeah. Look at this gigantic church. And that's supposed to be Jesus and I guess some of the disciples or something. I'm not quite sure. Actually, oh, they blocked it off before you could go around the whole church area, but I guess now you can't. They have a lot of Christmas decorations too. Interesting. Glory to God in the highest peace of earth, for God is blessing human mankind. Look at that. I guess they put like hearts. I guess each heart is just saying, what is this saying? Pangyo, how Pangyo. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about, but that's I believe Mother Teresa. Day of faith, no charge. It's interesting. So they have a lot of pamphlets in Chinese. What is over here? This looks like it's like Jesus and Mary in the manger. No, that's I think Joseph and Mary in the manger. I think they probably in the desert. Look at that. Bam. All right, let's go. Just see. I guess we can go inside of the church. Yes. There's even a more massive church in Guangzhou. It says Jerusalem, I forgot 18 something, but yeah. Here, let me just go inside the church. I gotta be quiet, gotta be respectful. Look at this, angels and stuff. But I just like to, I really just appreciate the architecture. It's really interesting. Look at all the murals. The architecture is very nice inside of the church. A big chandelier. All the murals. You see, they have Bibles over here. People pray over here. Yeah. And they have pamphlets over here about like the Bible and whatnot.
你是哪里人呢？
啊，美国的。
美国的哦，会讲中文，给你看。
没事，我有，谢谢。
你是想要什么？
那我给你们看，我要给我的朋友们看看。
哎，可以啊，可以拍照的。
好，谢谢。Thank you. Really interesting. She was just asking me where am I from, and she wanted to give me a book, but it was in Chinese. But I told her I have. What is this? It's kind of interesting just going to like different holy sites in the world It's to see, because they have a lot of temples here too, which in China you don't see that many churches, but it's interesting. Very cool place just to appreciate the architecture and much respect. Oh, they even have like the major. That's interesting. Here's all the Christmas lights, which is past Christmas right now, but they still have that. Interesting. All right. Well, that's that. Hey, you see, even like just outside of the church, there's a lot of people that just want to take pictures of just like how beautiful the church is. You know, it's kind of crazy. You never see this in America. At least I don't think so. Like, you never see like a lot of people want to take pictures of a church. But here in China, a lot of people are not Christian and they want to take pictures of the church. Cool. What is over here? When something Zhongguo something. I think this is like a visitor center over here, but some reason it's not in English. It's kind of interesting. Well, now we're kind of at the opposite end and we're going to like the last sort of island, which is right over here. But I also want to show you this beautiful place right here. Look at that. Wow. The water fountain and stuff. It's a beautiful restaurant. It's called the Oriental Express. And yeah, you can see for yourself. It has a Mini Cooper. I feel like you're in England. That's funny. And then look at this old school letterbox. And then I want to show you, if I'm just going over here, they have an old school train carriage, which before it was an operational restaurant, but I'm just looking from outside. Seems like they closed it and maybe they made this main building over here. But look at that. Really cool. And you can see there's Mercedes just all over. Well, not these cars, but there's like two types of Mercedes. It's an old school, look at this, train carriage. But I guess unfortunately, I guess the train track stops over here. I can't even see, there's the reflection, but I can see from my own two eyes, they gotta have eyes, that you can see inside. More pictures, these ladies are taking pictures and stuff too. Kind of interesting island. But this being said, I am going to be signing off. And then over here, if you're wondering what metro station you want to take Guangzhou. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll try to help you out. It's in between line 6 and line 1. So it's a cross intersection. And if you want to take this one, you take line 6, sorry, take Guangzhou and then you go to exit F. But thank you so much for watching this video. It's just a quick video. It's one of my most favorite places in Guangzhou. If you ever do come to China and you come to Guangzhou, come to this area. You will definitely have a nice time. Very chill, very relaxing place. I love it. I love China and this is one of my favorite spots in China to go to. So come to Guangzhou and see it for yourself. If you have any questions, just let me know. As always, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. If you're a channel member, if you're just a person just watching all the time, any support financially or just you sharing and whatnot, I really appreciate that. And if you want to watch more videos around the world, just click somewhere on the screen. Peace out from China. Gonna record more videos. I love China. I love it. Yeah, anyways, take care. Peace out.